My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the dawn is breaking on the stage that holds our final destiny. And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, don't dream it, be it, because the show must go on. And on today's episode, we're back. It's season 2. And I'm going to have a welcome video going out at some point because I'm not a big analytics checker. I hate it when they say, ooh, check your analytics. And I'm just like, no. No, thank you. So every so often, I'll happen to see the sub count, if I'm going to a particular place, and I was like, oh no, we do have new people, so we gotta do a recap episode, right? Because this channel has lore, and it's just sort of people coming in are like, what the shit is going on? And I should now have pretty much all of the lore is on the Instagram, so I'll have the Instagram link in the description box if you want to go and play catch up. The only thing that I might not have on there is the stuff about the white transmissions and the angel SOS. That might not be up there yet. I'm not sure. Potentially it will be. If not, it will be there eventually. But if you're hearing me talk about something and you have no idea what it is, it's because there's ongoing meta narratives going on the channel with a lot of different sort of stories. And those will be kept track of on the Instagram page. So that's the only thing that's up there. So if you're confused or need to catch yourself up about stuff that has already happened on the channel, then you can check out what's going on over there, because that's where you're going to find things like the trends in the messages that have been coming out lately, and things like that. So you can see if it's something you really want to participate in. Well, you have got potentially some social events coming up. Let's see, you might be meeting some new people. I don't know if that's your thing though, because what I'm seeing here, here's the thing. I don't know if y'all are introverts or whatever, but it just seems like you've got some social events coming up. It seems like there are some fun people that are going to be there that maybe really want to get to know you, but you might really feel I just really want to be by myself. But it's almost sort of no, I'm sorry, you have a date with destiny. These are appointment, these are potentially more canon events for y'all. And it's just sort of chill, because you are going to be meeting a lot of cool people and, or a lot of interesting people at least. And likely you might meet someone. You might meet someone there, someone who potentially wants to have a relationship with you. Patience. So give yourself patience, especially if you are dealing with anything like social anxiety, mental health struggles in general, that will sometimes interfere with your socialization or how much you want to socialize. This is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And what I mean by that is, if you know you're someone who wants to grow your community or your friendships, don't feel like you need to be in some big rush to do it, okay? That kind of stuff takes time, and you never want to force relationships with other people. Just let things develop naturally. Most of learning how to socialize, if you're not already an extrovert or whatever, is just showing up. That's most of everything, is just showing up consistently. And pitching in, lending a hand, being a friend, being generally easy to get along with, receptive, good listener, all of that stuff. You don't typically have to, a lot of people will get hung up thinking they need to be impressive, or they need to seem cool or whatever. And it's really this, unless you super want to be in a circle like that, I don't know. But mainly it's just being everything that I just described. And then also when an actual conflict comes up, when it's something that you need to stand up for, also being brave enough to initiate those conversations, but also in like a loving, community-oriented way and not a destructive way, because a big part about healthy communities isn't that we're never going to make mistakes or screw up or whatever. It's about how we handle that with other people. Like, that's really the most important part. And obviously we prefer not to screw up, but we're human beings and it's going to happen. Well, there's some major change happening here. We have coffin and change, which, like, this is striking me as the death card coupled with change. That's a change, though I do have bad health here. I'm hearing a no, that's not y'all. So it's like maybe someone else's health is changing, because I also see toil and labor and poverty. Someone might have like seriously worked themselves to exhaustion. Like literally like worked themselves into a hospital bed. And that might have been the wake-up call that they needed to change how they were doing things. Because look, I have here expectation, wealthy man. This expectation is like thinking. If this person was actually in a hospital at some point, they have had to reevaluate how they are working, why they are putting themselves through what they're doing. And this person, whoever they are, I'm seeing a lot here. Like, whoever this person is in this reevaluation, this person, I guess, they're either married now and you are this person's marital partner, and like this person's marriage also would have taken a hit due to the amount that they were working and kind of like neglecting their relationships. Because I have here marriage high on her thoughts. That could be someone you're already married to or already in a relationship, thinking about, I need to place my relationships like as more of a priority than I have been. Like, I've been neglecting that. Or if this person is single, if you don't know this person yet, whatever, what they are thinking about is prioritizing a relationship or a marriage, something like that. And it is likely that they have someone in mind, main female official person, privileged lady. This would be someone that they are holding in high honor. That's it. That's the under the deck energy. Yep, so we have privileged lady in courtship. And what do we have here? Courtship. Like I said, probably you're going to be meeting people if you're single and open to that. If you're already in a relationship, then it's friendships. You're going to be meeting other people and expanding your social circle. That's what that courtship is, because we tend to think of courtships as being purely romantic. They're not. You also go through courtships of friendships. You get to know people and see like what sort of a friend they're going to be. Because while I would say we can be kind to most people, right? Granted that it's healthy for us. Like, I'm not saying to like put yourself in like abusive or toxic situations. Oh yeah, just be kind to them. Like, no, but we can afford those people respect and also respect ourselves by not putting ourselves in situations with them. But in general, when you're in a social circle, there's going to be like layers of intimacy for the people who you are developing relationships with. Some people are only ever going to be like friendly acquaintances or friendly like business connections and things like that. Other people, it's going to be more like, oh, we hang out and we are more friends. But it's a casual friendship. And then there will be some people that you have very, very deep friendships with. And those are like the besties, right? And you can't really force any of that. It just tends to develop. So that's what I mean by a courtship of friendship. It's just getting to know people. All right, what's under the deck here? Well, we have someone keeping some sort of secret. At the moment, that Seven of Swords isn't striking me as something negative. It's somebody like I said, they're like renegotiating. This is either how they're just living their life, or it is like how much they are like working, like actual work, their actual profession. It's like coming into a new relationship with their relationship with work, but also coming into a relationship perhaps with a new person entirely, or someone whose relationship has suffered because of this person's habits. It can go either way. And this King of Pentacles is this wealthy man. Somebody went through something. This is striking me more as like that bad health thing. Like somebody's health like actually took a hit, and somebody's relationship took a hit as well. Because I have this like, the Empress was upside down, and this Queen of Pentacles is that King of Pentacles' match. So this is either somebody's like past person, likely an ex-spouse, or it's like y'all are in a relationship and you just know that like things have been rough. I'm not sure. Hierophant under the deck. Well, somebody rededicating themselves to something. Somebody restructuring their life. Masquerade ball. A night of passion. Embracing a whole new identity. Embracing a whole new identity. That's what that's striking me as. Though I said, like, you could be having some social events here. I saw this imprisonment card on the split. This is like this person embracing a whole new identity. It's like someone might have felt held back from that. Our King of Wands. Okay, so we have a King of Wands here. Go girl, seek happy nights to happy days. Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance. I don't know if it's just whatever this person went through health-wise that had them like held back or imprisoned from like changing their life in a specific way, or if they're feeling held back by something else, or like they can't change. It didn't seem that way. It seems like that might have been past energy, because it seems like they were renegotiating things. I'm not sure though. We have the Nurse, kindness, loving, realistic. Thou will fall backward when thou hast more wit. Wilt thou not, jewel? So distant horizons. Oh, the Nurse. This person did, like, I swear to God, this person was like in the hospital. I was about to say that might be an advisor of some sort. Distant horizons. This person might have spent like a prolonged period like in the hospital, or like recovering from something, or like in seriously bad health. Four of Cups. This is when I get this in a situation where we're like getting like more medical stuff. This is something like chemotherapy. This is something like rounds of treatment. It doesn't have to be chemotherapy, but this is like medication. This is something that like with the Nurse, like that a nurse would have been giving them. Like it might have been meals or something like that, or it's like rounds of physical therapy or rounds of therapy in general. Because that's emotional as well. That's actually not like a cup of medicine, right? A cup of meds or chemo. If it is not a chemical, that is like something emotional, or something that has been done repetitively that they don't really care for, but that they have to do. Confession of love. Sudden wealth. Say I love you. Strength. So whatever this is, this person has now like recovered with this Strength card, and now we're like moving into like this relationship thing. So still, this is either someone's, this is either a past person, like we could go any type of way right now until I see more on the clarifiers. This is someone's past person who this has all happened to. This is someone you are currently married to, or in a very committed relationship with, who has gone through this and they're looking to like reinvigorate the relationship. Or this is someone y'all have not met yet, but somehow know, or they know of you or something, and now that they are recovered, they are interested in pursuing a relationship. I am not getting anything super like definite yet about the, like if it's just one, we might just be able to deal with all three narratives throughout the entire read. Okay, so what's the deal? We have imprisonment, masquerade ball, which is like taking on a whole new identity, embracing a whole new identity, and our King of Wands. What's going on over here? Well, they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure it out. Two of Pentacles, the Magician. They're trying to sort it out, how to, like, this seems like with this Six of Pentacles, just how to negotiate their life better. Because they haven't been. They haven't been, and like things have like this person has likely been needing to change things for a while. Six of Cups. I don't know. Ace of Cups. Eight of Wands. Let me get one on the Six of Cups. What is that Six of Cups? The Magician on this Six of Cups. First, let me just ask directly. Is this King of Wands a past person? Is this an ex? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We've got a yes. This is a past person, or it is someone you are currently dealing with. All right. So with this Magician on this Six of Cups, this person is likely looking to feel like they did when they were with you. They are looking to do some magic here to reinvigorate the relationship that y'all once had. They are looking to establish some form of communication. What this also means is this person has been thinking about this while they have been immobile. And this Ace of Cups and Eight of Wands is indicative of recovery, treatment and recovery. What was it that was imprisoning this person? What was the bad health? This person might have had substance use issues. They might have been alcoholic. It's something that also affected their finances. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Judgment. The Judgment is the thing that like the hammer came down on this person. This is something that like aged them. Like the Hermit is like I am decrepit. Like whatever they were doing was, it was putting a lot of stress on their body. The Six of Pentacles could also potentially be like a street pharmacist. This is likely a street, like this is like, these are like pills. There's something going on here with substances. This person did this person actually go to jail? Yes. This person like fucking went to jail. Chariot, that's authorities. Four of Pentacles, that's like imprisonment. This person might have actually gone to jail over this. And so this might have been, that I got that message like a long time ago, that like it's somebody who has some sort of like court-appointed sobriety or court-appointed treatment. And this happened because of like, this was not an issue that this person had severely when they were with you. Like they might have, like you might have been aware that this person had a tendency towards some like addictive behaviors or whatever. What usually the storyline that I get when it's something like this is that this person, because they were sliding like deeper into those like more unhealthy, toxic behaviors, they ended up like breaking up with y'all or whatever because y'all weren't about it. Y'all were like no. So they ended up getting with someone who enabled them. And also that person was also someone who like took them deeper into the shit. So if this person was like an alcoholic, the person who they ended up getting with was already doing like harder stuff. So they got your past person into harder stuff as well. And your past person was doing this like to impress this other person. And also like they were doing stuff to like get this person like money or funds or whatever to fuel their habit. So this Hermit is the Eight of Cups. So like that's them like leaving like the behavior, whatever it was, or trying to. And then this Judgment. Seven of Swords. This is sort of like I said, somebody, like, they were doing something in secret that, like, the whistle got blown on. Like, there was some, like, illegal or shady behavior going on here that got this person into trouble. Yes, with that's substances. It's some kind of substance thing. Nine of Cups. That is either alcoholism or something else. It's probably a mixture of a lot of different things. But whatever it was, that is what got this person in trouble. Potentially, actually doing some jail time here, and then doing some sort of like hospitalization or court-enforced rehabilitation. So Nurse, Distant Horizons, and the Four of Cups. Like I said, rounds of, that could be, what is that, methadone? A methadone clinic? Because Narcan, I'm pretty sure, is just for emergencies. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck, and the Hierophant. They were thinking about, while they were in this situation, whatever commitment they had with y'all before. And figuring out, like, can I, like, I want to come back in here. I don't know about that. We'll see. We will see, because of course, well, okay, whatever situation this person got themselves into, whether it was jail, like the court stuff, whatever, they have come through whatever this is successfully. But now I have this Moon and the Five of Wands. Oh, no, this is them thinking about, they want to have success with, like, y'all's relationship. But I mean, I do think they also came through this recovery period successfully. What's the Moon? They don't know, right? Because, like, whatever this person got themselves into, it's like y'all were on the tail end of what was y'all were on the tail end of, like, at the tail end of y'all's relationship. This person was at the beginning of something, like, really fucked up. So y'all weren't with this person, like, when their situation got really, really, really fucked up. The Moon is, this person, they're thinking about y'all, but they're also thinking, like, there's no way this person, you either have them blocked now, or this person knows if they try to come in, y'all be like, fuck you, I've been moved on, like, I don't care about you. Like, not in a mean way, but it's just like, I don't care about this. Like, everybody made their choices here, and no, I don't feel like revisiting this. At least that's what they are thinking. So they feel like they're going to be stuck in, like, some sort of drama or conflict, either, like, because of their situation, or, like, if they tried to come towards you, it would just be a perpetual cycle of drama. This is something that they're thinking about, though. Or they are thinking about how, because of, like, the drama that was caused by the substances or whatever this person was getting involved with, like, this is the thing that has them stuck. Not only actually imprisoned, they were actually imprisoned, but it also has them in a position where they cannot attain the happiness that they had before, which that is not true, but I'll get to that in a second. So what it is likely that this person is doing with this Magician and Six of Cups is that they're trying to perform necromancy. And you can't really perform necromancy. I mean, obviously, like, you can resurrect a dead situation, or, like, what you can do is you, like, let's say, like, a past person came back to you and they were, like, changed or whatever, and you were willing to, like, deal with them. Even if that's the case, you will never have what you had. Like, true necromancy in the positive is impossible. That's why we have stories like Pet Sematary, right? When you try to bring them back, it's not them. Not really. Or if it's them, it's changed. Like, you can't bring back a certain time. That time has come and gone. Those people are all changed now. They've moved on. They've had different experiences. You can't have that again. You can have a relationship with a past person, but it is not going to be that same relationship. It is going to be a completely different relationship, because you would have to completely get to know each other again. And so if this person is stuck in a sense of saying like, oh, I completely want to recreate the past, I want to feel this way again, that is not happening. You can't go home. That doesn't exist. You can still have love, you can still be very happy, but if you have like your happiness attached to a certain person or a certain past circumstance, like reliving the glory days, right? That is a recipe for misery, because that's not coming back. You just move on into the new, and you have new happiness, new love, even if it's with the same people. So now we have confession of love, sudden wealth, and strength. What do we have here? Well, we have a King of Cups. Our King of Wands is now the King of Cups. Likely recovered, more emotionally healthy, but beat up, all right? The Nine of Wands. This person has gone through a lot, obviously. Ace of Wands. But now they are reinvigorated. So what is this Ace of Wands? What does this person intend to do? Well, Queen of Swords, that's past person. That would be y'all. This person intends, Knight of Wands, to take some sort of action towards you, to communicate in some way towards you, Tower. I don't know that that's going to work out. We'll see what that Tower is. This person like wants to, King of Coins, King of Pentacles, this person like wants to, if y'all were married, this person wants to remarry you. If y'all weren't married, this person wants to get married. What is that Tower? It might just be like the surprise. This is striking me as something that is out of the blue. Like this person's just gonna pop up and be like, look, remember me, I love you, let's get married. But right now they're figuring out how to do this. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Let's look at our King of Cups here for a second. What is this person's current energy besides King of Cups? All right, our King of Cups is current energy. Well, they're the Emperor, or they feel that way. Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. That's very positive. This person, if they are not the Emperor, they feel like the Emperor. This person feels very confident, in charge of their life. They are in Knight of Cups energy towards this King of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So they very, very much want some sort of happy reunion here. Is this person in any sort of stable way to reconcile and also have a stable relationship? Let's see. Justice, the Five of Cups, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. What is this Five of Cups? Ten of Wands. Justice, this person is stable, but it seems like that Five of Cups seems more attached to this Empress. Not that y'all are upset over this person, but it's sort of like this person is willing to put in the work to sort of, like, they would know that the relationship that they had with you would be represented with the Five of Cups. Not that you're currently in the Five of Cups over this person. But like they would be willing to, like Ten of Wands, like they're willing to put in this effort to overcome that. However, what I'm seeing here is like that's just going to depend on y'all. So I'm not really seeing any glaring issues with this person coming in. It's just depending on what you want to do, like what you really feel like working with here. Because I don't see deception, and I don't see red flags. It all seems very genuine. It's just that, I don't know, might not be your thing. The Empress, well, see, because the Empress is in Fool energy, meaning like you're doing really well on your own. And like I said at the beginning of the read, it seemed like y'all were meeting people. Is this Empress? 5 of Swords. Oh, there's people competing over y'all. That's what's going on. I was about to say, like, do y'all have, it doesn't see, I wasn't getting like attached necessarily for y'all, but y'all have people over you. Y'all have new people who very much want to be with you. 3 of Swords, like, y'all have people upset. Y'all have people upset and talking. I don't know, like, y'all might have turned some, like, I don't think, this is not talking about this person, I don't think. But y'all, if you know that you, like, rejected someone, like, people are, like, upset, or they're upset about you, like, not giving them, like, attention. Yeah, like, 9 of coins, like, y'all are just, I don't know that y'all are dealing with anyone, but, like, people are upset about this because, like, you probably have some people who would like very much for you to be with them, and I don't think that you're giving these people any attention. So what is this Wheel of Fortune? And also likely that is how you would feel about a past person as well. Like, I am not dealing with anything that is gonna affect, so this energy, this trifecta of energies right here, Empress, Fool, 9 of coins. Anything that is not contributing to that, anything that is jeopardizing that energy that I am currently in, like, I'm not bringing it into my life. So this Wheel of Fortune is the Queen of Cups. Here's the thing, I'm gonna get one more on that, because this is the issue. Yeah, well, this is about Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. You are not going to allow anything to shift your energy into this. And so if someone has already demonstrated that they are the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, you're not going to deal with them. But what I was also going to say is that with this Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, this energy is with you in the positive. Like, especially with that Queen of Cups, what I'm saying here is that you are your own good fortune, and whoever is dealing with you, they will also share in that good fortune. And so the thing is, it's sort of like, because you are doing that yourself, it's sort of like, why would you bring anyone in who you would only be of benefit to them? And they're not really doing anything to facilitate your own fortune. Do you know what I mean? Because at that point, what can somebody else really do for you? Especially if you already, like, love yourself and stuff like that, especially if it's a past person, you're just simply not, like, you would need to find someone else who is doing this for themselves, and then the both of you would have to come together. And, like, I don't see this person as not being genuine or, like, not being real about wanting to establish some sort of actual commitment with you, but I don't see them in that energy. Because that Emperor, I do feel like this person is likely way more capable and, like, has their life way more in order than when you met them or were dealing with them, but it still seems imbalanced to me, because it's not striking me, if y'all are in Empress, Fool, 9 of Pentacles, y'all did not go through and have to recover from whatever this person did, and that puts them at a disadvantage with y'all, not with their own life. But it seems like the only thing, because I'm not really digging into it, that y'all would have had to recover from was whatever happened with this person. So let's go ahead and get some final advice outcome. Well, our King of Wands is back. Oh dear. Well, this person, the Sun, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the World. This person is intending to come full circle with you. The Star. This person, our King of Wands, has healed. This person has healed. They have recovered, Four of Swords, recovered, and like I said, they're just intending to recover this relationship as well. They've thought about this for a long time. Hangman at the bottom of the deck. They have realized things. Knight of Swords, High Priestess. So they want to communicate. The World, like the full circle thing, is them coming to communicate with you. Knight of Swords, High Priestess. What is the High Priestess? I'm assuming that's y'all, perhaps. Yes, Queen of Wands, Temperance. They're just seeing you as someone who is very like balanced and healing and like all of this stuff, and attractive and confident and, you know, all of the good things, and also as a potential match for them in their own mind. Okay, I mean, they very much want that to be the case, is what I'm saying. So it would be a coming full circle for them to get in touch with you. Even for them just to say sorry, whatever, but it does seem like this person's intentions are to come into a relationship with you. Of course, like, here's the thing with that. This just seems like something that is going on in your energy. It seems like, does the collective have other suitors? I'm hearing a yes. Let's see here. It seems like a yeah. I got the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, and the Chariot. It's sort of like there are people who see you. But like this comes out too. It's like there are people who see you. They see you and they are in your environment. Like they like are in your community. But there's like stuff they have to do before they can like get in there and make themselves really known, like as a contender. So what this seems like is sort of like a confluence of people coming into your energy. And it's like I'm saying it's a mix of old people and new people. It's predominantly new people, and then we have this past energy in here who is also throwing their hat into the ring. Yes, you've got other people. Right now, this King of Swords isn't one person. I'm just saying as the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is also like, it's a soul energy thing, but it is also a cerebral thing because we're talking about like enlightenment or perception. This King of Swords is likely representative of multiple people who are into you with this Page of Cups and want to say something about it. But the reason why they're in King of Swords is because at the moment they can't act due to whatever this Ten of Wands is. So they know, but they are only right now in the intellectual realm and the emotional realm and not the material realm until they sort out whatever, like this is like, the Ten of Wands is them doing work, but the Ten of Wands is also, there is some sort of blockage. There is some sort of blockage between you and these people. It's not on your end, it's on their end. What is this blockage? Well, they're looking at it, but that was too much. The blockage is Nine of Cups. I don't know. What's that blockage? I saw the Five of Pentacles under the deck. Ace of Swords. This almost seems like people are in their own way. Oh, okay, wait. I think I've got it. Oh my God. And this is why too. It's like, you can get the fuck out of here. No. Yes. All right. Here's the thing with this Four of Pentacles under the deck. The blockage, these people are blocking themselves, whoever they are, whoever these people are. I don't know if they're very attractive. I don't know if they're used to people chasing them. If these are men currently in some fucking feminine energy. Because what these little bitches are doing is going, oh, I'm super into that person. I'm super attracted to them. I'm just going to sit on my slit here and wait for them to talk to me. That's not what the Empress full Nine of Pentacles does. And so until they realize that, then they're going to have to make the move. But if they're just going to sit there and be like, well, I'm like, that person will come to me. No, it's not happening. Sorry, especially if you were in heteronormative shit, if you were a man doing that. You're not getting that energy. Like, you might get something, okay? You might get like the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups, like in the reverse. That's who you'll get with that. You are not getting any Empress, Fool, Nine of Coins in the upright. It's not happening, period. But it's looking like these people are gonna realize that. And then we've got like this Chariot. So let's see here. So that's why, here's the thing. If you know people, like if you've had like the inkling, you're just like, I know this, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on? That's why. They're either used to like people chasing them. And so they're just like, I'm just gonna sit here because I am amazing and people always chase me. And it's not gonna happen with you. So if they really, really want you, they are going to have to make that initial move. Yeah, okay, so Chariot, it's sort of like Page of Pentacles and the Moon. That's kind of like walking into uncertainty or like going confidently into uncertainty to make the offer. But I gotta tell you, depending on the they're going, like, eventually, whoever these people are, they are going to do whatever it is that they need to do. But I'm just immediately turned off by that, just like in general, because it's just sort of like, you really thought that you were gonna do this shit. Like, when people start playing those little games, it's just like, no. So anyway, so that's just irritating me, like seeing that on the board. It's just like, oh, no. Trash. Maybe they'll get it together though. Is there actually an option in there that is fucking worth a damn, or is the collective like gonna reject all of this like just outright? I don't know about that. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm not wrong about this shit. Like, people who do this crap in like heteronormative relationships, it's like a no. It's a no. These people are trying to like get y'all into some toxic ass shit. It's like they're sitting there like in the background like, ooh, how can I like manipulate this person to get into some garbage nonsense with me? Ew. It's upside down King of Wands is. No, thank you. See, that's fine. That's why you've just got to sit, like, don't play, like, because sometimes I'm just like, oh, maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe I'm being wrong. No, I'm not. But it's only for specific types of heterocentric dynamics. I'm not talking about queer dynamics, or if you know you want different sorts of dynamics in a heterosexual relationship. I am not talking to you. I am talking to people who are interested in more traditional stuff, okay? So it's not a dig at you if you like something else or prefer something else, or if you are in fact queer. I am not putting that on you. I am just saying, if you are more like me and you have also had experiences the opposite way, you're just not going to do that anymore. It is not worth it. All right, so let's go ahead and get Jesus on this and then close out with the highest authority, because while I certainly see, at least from your past person, a lot of genuine energy on the board and a lot of garbage from like these other people who are like, We'll see what Jesus has to say, because it's just like, like to me, pass on like all of it. And that's why, for anyone watching this, it's super important. Man, woman, don't care. Get into, it's like Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Royalty of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune all on your own sun. That's like the perpetual energy of fulfillment. And it doesn't mean that you're like happy all the time and aren't experiencing an emotional range. But when you are fulfilled, like you're just not going to deal with this crap. And you're going to be fine all by yourself. You won't care. Jesus says, the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. This person is actually like recovered, all right? They went through something. They are changed. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Now they understand like what's important and what's valuable, and it happens to be you. Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Likely you did something for this person. You tried to help them at a low point in their life. Likely you tried to salvage the relationship with them, or tried to warn them about like the behaviors they were exhibiting, and you know, they didn't listen to you, perhaps. But even you doing that, and even you like letting this person go, right? Because I haven't seen, like, when I say no animosity, it's not that you wouldn't have experienced like grief or anger about the situation, depending on what it was. But I don't see you as ever trying to harm this person. You just let them do what they intended to do. And I mean, that is in line with the Tao. I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. So this person wants to come back. All right, like I said, that is their intention. It does not mean that you need to be with this person. I would say though, if you are able to talk to this person, at least communicate with them. I don't know how they would be getting in touch with you. Don't know. If you were in a way to allow this person to apologize to you genuinely, face to face, that would be a very great thing for healing on their part and your part. But that is only if you are in a way where you would be able to do that, and it would not be like negatively impactful to you, right? Because you are already, like, at least by the cards on the board, you are protecting your own energy. I would just say though, based on what I've seen of this person, like it's not going to be a problem for you to have a face-to-face conversation with this person if that's something you are open to doing. That is not going to like jack you up. I don't see this person as trying to burden you with anything. I genuinely see this person as wanting some form of reconciliation. So even if you never decide to like have a friendship or whatever with this person, if you could do that thing, if you could allow them to apologize to your face genuinely, that would be very magnanimous of you, is what I'm saying. Very in line with the Tao of you. Okay, it's giving very Tao, okay? It's giving very enlightened. It's giving very Christ consciousness, okay? So if that is your intent, if you are on the path of Christ, of the enlightened one, if you are developing intimacy with God, the Tao, the forces, whatever, this would be a big step for you to take in line with that, especially since it seems like this is the person that did you wrong. We forgive our brothers 7 times 7 times 70 times, right? But like I said, only if you have your own cup filled, and it would not impact you, your own health. Like, yes, you need to think of yourself first. So if you are still wobbly, don't worry about it. You would not like get negative points or like bad karma for just not talking to this person. The only way that happens is if you are doing something out of spite. So if you are withholding from this person out of spite, or like being mean to this person to get a lick back, yes, then you will accrue something. But if it is just like I'm not really for this conversation, like I'm just not in a place where I can do that, that is not the same thing as withholding out of spite. Okay? So let us see. Oh, I forgot. We're ending with the highest authority, which of course is Bob, our Father in heaven. The word of Bob that is good all the time. Bob says, "Isn't that fantastic? I knew you could do it." That's talking about this person changing themselves. So honestly, to me, I don't know. That's the most important thing. Whether you communicate with this person or not, they've genuinely changed themselves. Bob also says, "I think each of us at some time in our life has wanted to paint a picture." Oh, this is so sad. Like, it's not, it's just like, I guess tender is the more appropriate word, because what this is actually meaning in this case is like, this person, like, really, whatever y'all had, right? Or whatever y'all were building together before things went wrong, this person actually really wanted that. But like when someone is gonna slide into like the depths of like really, really bad substance abuse, there's something going on with this person where even if they wanted a family or they wanted the type of relationship that you two were building, it's like whatever that thing was, until they dealt with it, it was always going to interfere. It doesn't mean that this person didn't want it, but there was just too much in the way for this person at the time. And they needed to deal with that. And so it didn't matter who they got with. It was going to be a nightmare. But what's sad about this is sort of like, each of us at some time in our life has wanted to paint a picture. It's like a family portrait. And it's making me really sad. It's sort of like, I don't know y'all's people's backgrounds, but it's like, this person couldn't have created with you what you wanted to create because they didn't even understand that. They had no conception of the picture that you wanted to paint. But they did want it. Like, most people at the end of the day do want like loving family around them, whether that's like biological family or a family of their own making. And so it's just like, that's part of this person like reminiscing about this. Like, I remember when I wanted this. I remember when things were actually wholesome and good. And I want that. Don't know if I can make it. And this person can make it. They can. Isn't that fantastic? I knew you could do it. Just like this person can change themselves and recover and all of that stuff, they can also paint the picture that they want. It is just not necessarily with a past person. That's all. And Bob says, "I really believe if you practice enough, you could paint the Mona Lisa with a 2-inch brush." Oh man, y'all, I'm sorry. Bob's really getting me today. Depending on where you are and what you're willing to do, you can create what you wanted to create with this person now. With enough practice, you could paint the Mona Lisa with a 2-inch brush. Meaning, it will be clumsy and you will need to practice together, but you can paint that picture. You can paint the masterpiece that you wanted before. And yes, with this person. But again, that is up to you. And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am your GM, your game master for this, the game of life. Until that is, you are ready to be your own game master. And then you won't need me anymore. I am also, of course, the greatest magician of the age and perhaps the greatest magician of all time, and together you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once. Fly this boat to the moon somehow, shift the world onto the mega happy timeline, perhaps leaving it a much better place than it ever has been before, because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face. Some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space. End meeting.